Hello everybody. Welcome to the Sewing and Reaping YouTube channel. You might be able to see me in my pajamas right now because I'm getting ready to go to bed. But while I was laying down, something interesting happened. I decided to go into Twitch and listen to Shanny and Rev talk or whatever, because apparently they did 3 streams and they was on there for an insanely long time or whatever today. And one of the things that Shanny said in her stream is that I'm in love with her and I want her. That I'm in love with her and I want her. And that she never came on to me. So I'm sitting here thinking, what is the best? What's my cat doing? Anyway, so what is the best possible way to respond to Shanny regarding this? Because I can get on here and say the same things I've been saying, but I got something better. A lot of you know that brown rug that they were sleeping on, that rug in that room is still in that house. What a lot of you don't know is that the portion that smelled absolutely horrible, I am still in possession of. Shanny, I'm going to put it to you this way, Shanny. I'm going to give you 24 hours to recant your statement. Okay? Listen to me, Shanny. Listen to me really good here. I'm going to give you and Rev 24 hours to come clean on here. If you don't, I have an offer for anybody who lives in New York or New Jersey and can meet me there 20 Wednesday next week. Actually, 20 Wednesday next week wouldn't work. Actually, no. If somebody can meet me either in Pennsylvania 20 Wednesday, or I will meet you in New York that Saturday, I will give you a portion of the rug. And according to my workers over there, those rugs smell exactly the way it smelled when they was in the room. I will cut that rug up and I will give that person the portion. And then you can get the Dragnet. And then you can let Dragnet describe the smell to every last one of you, since he's so interested in having it. Now, Shanny, you have exactly 24 hours to recant that statement. Number one, I'm not in love with you. I'm not in love with you. That's number one. And then number two, I wasn't trying to get with you. You were trying to get with me. Now, here's my advantage over you, Shanny. I have yet to actually go look at these these videos where you was throwing Rev under the bus when he did what he did with Zach and everything and whatnot. And I can show him what you was actually saying. But I can do a lot better than that. You forget those cameras that was sitting inside of that house, right? I guess you forgot all about that, right? Don't play with me, Shanny. Do not play with me. All right? You keep sitting here and you keep saying that, oh, the G-Man this and G-Man that. Woman, you ain't fooling nobody. You need to go take a look at those archive channels, because there is documentation to show how much of a liar you are. I can assure you of that. Okay, I can assure you of that. G-Man's in love with you. And then who told her that I was offering him all of this money if he would leave Shanny? All I said was I'll give him $100, which he blew, if he decided to come on my YouTube channel to try to prove that I lied about anything that I said, which neither one of them did. Obviously, that offer is off the table now. So I think by now a lot of people know that they're full of it and that they can't defend themselves or anything that I'm saying. Like I said, they have yet to provide an argument or a point against me telling people that they don't shower, that they never cleaned up after themselves, that they live like slobs, and that you know what I mean, they had the place stinking and everything. Now, anybody who's been watching me for any amount of years on here, you know what I mean, you wouldn't know that I would never want to do anything sexually with somebody who, and especially if I'm not even married to you, like she should know better. She should know better. So, Shanny, again, you need to leave whatever the heck you're smoking, or whatever else you're doing alone, because it's affecting your brain or whatever. You know, lost your mind if you actually believe that. And like I said, I had the opportunity. I had the opportunity if that was the case. And the answer was no. And I still believe anybody making a minimum wage can steal you away from him. It's just that simple. See, the fact of the matter is that you're trying to you're trying to convince everybody that YouTube's number one e-beggar is the best possible man for you. Sabella says, it's funny that she says you want her when she's been after you for years. Exactly. Exactly. And she's absolutely full of it. You know what I mean? So, and then when the uncle throws them out, they're going to start complimenting me. They're going to start saying all niceties about me so that they can have somewhere to live. She ain't doing nothing but digging her own grave by saying the stuff that she's saying right now. Soft Reset says, G-Man, as a child of God, right? Why you need them to clear your name? Saints got burned praising God. I don't need them to pray. I don't need them to clear my name. Shanny is just full of it, going out there talking about somebody in love with her. Shanny's full of it. Nobody's in love with no Shanny. I was just trying to help two people that did something nice that did something nice for me, and they're full of it. That's what that comes down to. She wants some of that G-Man baby goo in her double McMuffin. Oh man. For the record, anyone who has known her long enough knows that Shanny wants him, not the other way around. Exactly. So, Shanny, you keep on dreaming, honey. You keep on dreaming. Keep telling yourself that to sleep at night. But I'm telling you, the reality is something totally different. All right? You're just mad that I didn't fall for your little trap, and I didn't decide to, well, what are you guys calling here on YouTube? White knight for you. You're just lucky, you know. Ugh. Crazy. Yeah, she has to be live most of the day in order to get ad revenue. But I didn't see all of it. I only got like 9 or 10 minutes into it, and she mentioned me 2 or 3 times. I guess somebody mentioned me in her chat, and then she had something to say. She said that why would she let Jason go? Because, you know, he takes the time out to rub her feet. Here it is that this woman's tasting homelessness. You know what I mean? She's barely eating. She only has a roof over her head because the uncle is pitying them. You know what I mean? And Rev's doing absolutely nothing as a man, and she's saying that she would never leave him. You know what? They deserve each other. You know what I mean? They should continue to, you know, thrive as a couple, not working, not bringing any money in. If he can continue to rub her feet, they can both smell the house up, run the electric bill up, and not give him a dime, run the water bill up, do all of that stuff, not contribute, and then when Uncle throws him out, she can go back on and do what she was doing when she was on Fisk. And what she can do is she can say, I don't need him. I want a relationship with my boy, and all this other stuff that she forgot that she said online. G-Man, listen to Shanny at 1.5 speed, and you can get through her streams. Works like a charm. Yeah, I'm listening to it on regular speed, and it's hard to because if you think about it, in all of her videos, she says the same stuff every single time she goes live. I don't know how you guys watch this stuff all the time, but me personally, I'm not watching all 3 of them videos. I refuse to. It hurts my head listening to the same garbage come out of her mouth all the time, and all she's doing is innovating here and there. But she's saying pretty much the same stuff every time. I don't know how you guys do this. Now I'm starting to remember why I didn't watch her channel all the time. My goodness. Well, what did she say new today? Besides the fact that she claims I want her. She's dying, she's hungry, etc. That's the same message she says every time she gets live. So I've reset, as someone who has been on the other side of her lies and threats, I think he has the right to clear his name. Oh, yeah. She said something about having some members and everything and whatnot, whatever the heck that was or whatever. But I don't know. If I took this stuff a little bit more seriously, I would go live a lot more often. But honestly and truthfully, Shanny gets boring after a while. I'm sorry. She just does. No, I'm not in contact with the uncle. The only time me and the uncle is ever going to talk, I think, is when, as a matter of fact, I have no reason to talk to the uncle, come to think about it. Drinking helps. I have no reason to talk to the uncle. Yeah. Yeah, I see Lubis. No, Lubis, I can see you, Lubis. Lubis, listen to me. You came on that debate platform. You didn't bother me. There's nothing wrong with asking questions. But yeah, Shanny, you keep dreaming, honey. You keep dreaming, saying that G-Man was in love with you and all this other stuff and whatnot. Now, I'll admit I might have acted like a fanboy for a little bit, but as far as like like being in love with her, oh man, I don't get women. How do you forget that? How do you forget to put deodorant on and then think that somebody's gonna be in love with you? It's beyond me. No, 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 no. You with the person that you need to be with. Trust me. You definitely with the person that you need to be. And Shanny, for the love of God, stop telling everybody you're starving. It doesn't look like you lost any weight or anything like that. Like, stop telling everybody you're starving. You make yourself look stupid when you say that on here. Go rescue the cats. No, that's all right. Those cats can. Let me tell you something. I think eventually the uncle is going to get on them about the bills because in Scranton, PA, from what I understand, the electric bills over there are going to be going up even more. And if Shanny and Red doesn't contribute anything financially, I think the uncle's going to throw them out by the spring. They're going to have some progress as far as their paperwork and trying to get themselves together. If they keep getting on YouTube and not actually doing nothing with themselves, they won't be there long. That much I know about that uncle. They will not be there long. Plus, the uncle is trying to sell that house. If the uncle sells the house, they're gone. I think that's what's ultimately going to happen. But I bet you this. I bet you the uncle agrees with me more than he disagrees with me. Because if I tell him to state that they left that house, you know what I mean, how they were preventing me from going forward or whatever, I'm pretty sure he would take notes and then do the same thing to them himself. But I'm going to get that part of the carpet to Drag, and I'm going to let Drag explain to you guys how it smells. Maybe he'll describe it a little bit different. Like I said, I think it's foot fungus, underarm, cigarette smoke, urine. There's a lot of different smells you're going to smell in it. So I'm going to try to get that to Mr. Mr. Drag. Oh, yeah, funk, definitely. And the worst kind of funk, and on top of that. But a lot of that tobacco, a lot of that strong tobacco's in it. Honest question, is she really like this off camera? Does she honestly believe her Yep. Yep. She does believe a lot of it. But I can tell you this, she's really good on a fly to be able to try to convince you into something that you know is baloney. Especially when you see her looking in the other direction and she stays there for a little bit. And then she just goes into like limbo with this nonsense that's coming out of her mouth. She does that in person too. I'll probably say what they do on YouTube that's fake as opposed to real life. Well, they try to present themselves as being clean people. I think y'all already know that's baloney. Shanny doesn't cook. From what I can from the one time that I was there and I had spaghetti from her, she don't cook. That woman don't cook. And when she does her cooking show, she's gonna be doing it for show. When the show's over, they're gonna be ordering out. So but again, anybody believing her saying that she's dying or whatever needs to get their head examined. She ain't dying. You know what I mean? She ain't got no cancer, or else she would have got that piece of paper and showed all of you, you know, on camera that she was diagnosed with cancer. Shanny is self-diagnosis herself. And like I said, I'm surprised that she's even able to be on social media because you can't do that. You can't get on here self-diagnosing yourself and expecting other people to respect that without showing any documentation. To me, that breaks terms of service. You can't be doing stuff like that. If the doctor says you have it, then that's different. Now, you can have differences of opinions on how to treat something, but she ain't got no cancer. Just because you got a dark spot on your, you know, on your chest somewhere doesn't mean that you got cancer. She's full of it. But anyway, guys, it's late. I need to get some sleep. I just wanted to put this out there. Shanny, no, I'm not in love with you. I wasn't trying to get with you. However, on multiple occasions, right in front of Jason, you sat there and you flirted with me. People already know that. When he was locked up in jail, you were trying to get me to spend a night there. So stop the nonsense. I'm not interested. I never will be interested. And you have a foul mouth and you need to repent. You need to learn what a shower is. All right?